Well, looks like the sun's setting on this day. I got a lot done. Now I just got to get my ass back home. Oh boy. No rest for the weary. It's 8:15. Got about 2.5 more hours of driving to go, 153 miles till I get home to my baby. But I'm blessed to have had a day, so I'm not complaining. Hope you guys had a great one. Peace out. Say bye to the sun. Bye-bye. And as always, I want to thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Blue Sports Report. Without you guys and you ladies, this literally does not work. I have been all over the place. I'm actually driving home. I've got about 140 miles before I get there. It's getting dark, so I figure I better go ahead and get a video on before it gets too dark in here. Although this is the Samsung Ultra S21. It's supposed to be good at low level light, but you know, I'm not gonna try it. So I was sitting here. Well, by the time I get home, it'll be about 470, 480 miles of driving today. To give you an idea how much driving that is I've done today, I could have gone by to see the Washington football team stadium, drove by there, could have drove to Baltimore, saw the Ravens stadium, okay? Drove from Baltimore to Philly, got my ass kicked by some crazed Eagle fans in the city of brotherly love, pause. Drove to New Jersey, seen the New York stinking Giants in their stadium, drove to Orchard Park, seen the Jets, and then drove all the way over to Boston and seen the New England Patriots. That's how far we will have driven, and still have about 50 miles left over. That's a lot of driving. That's a lot of driving. But anyway, okay, I don't know, you know, we can only report what we hear, okay? I'm not inside of the Dallas Cowboys organization. I don't have Jerry Jones's ear or anything like that. I can only go by stories that were put out there. So Fanside had an article out earlier today that the Cowboys tried to trade Jaylon Smith, and that wouldn't surprise me one way or the other. Don't know if that's true or not. Regardless of if it's true or not, Jaylon Smith should be feeling some pressure. Do you think? No, do you think so? He's feeling some pressure, or is he telling people to just keep looking at the film? Now I mean,
he should.
He definitely should be feeling some pressure, because not only did you bring in Keanu O'Neal and instantly say he's a linebacker. Okay, you might say, oh, we're good because, you know, we lost Joe Thomas, so we need another guy. But then in the first round of the draft, you get Micah Parsons. Okay, you know, well, you know, Van Der Esch, he's having a problem staying healthy, so, you know, I can understand that. You know, they might not be looking to pay him the big bucks. You know, he might have some health issues. So, and in his mind, he's thinking, you know, they didn't do the 5th-year option on him. They didn't give him any more money, so that's nothing for me to worry about. But then they signed Jabril Cox, another linebacker. It's getting kind of crowded up in here, and that should end up being kind of the writing on the wall that, you know, this is it. Now, here's the good news for the Cowboys. The Cowboys are in one of the worst cap situations for next year, if you believe that there's actually a bad cap situation. we've had a lot of teams this year that have been bad cap situations, and basically all they've done is we'll put some voidable years onto the contract, and we'll pay him. Because Tyson Hill, they signed him to like a $70 million contract, something like that, and all 4 years are voidable, and basically they ain't got to pay him jack. This year's cap number is like $2 million. So there's ways you can get around that. However, people who, I mentioned earlier, who say just cut him, there's no advantage to cutting him. There's none. It's still going to cost you the exact same amount of money at this point to cut him as to keep him. So you hold on to him for at least 1 year. But here's what's cool. If he makes it through this season and you decide at the end of next year, the beginning of the next year's league year, that, you know what, we're going to move on because Micah Parsons and Jabril Cox are doing great things, or even Keanu O'Neal. Whoa, dude, whoa. Even though they're, we say we can let him go. The great thing is you can designate him as a post-June 1st cut, as long as you do it before the league year goes. Which means that you're only on the hook for $2 million. So you hold on to him for this year as a, let's see what you got. Because now it behooves him to perform. If he wants to be a Dallas Cowboy and continue to make that same salary, he's got to show up. If not, well, the Cowboys, at this point, you're in for a penny, you're in for a pound. You're already wrote that check. So you got to see it through for at least this year. Now, I don't know that anybody is going to trade for him. You always hear about teams that are saying, oh, we want to trade him, but, if not, can't trade him, we'll release him. Zach Ertz is one of those right there. They've been trying to trade Zach Ertz for how long right now? Zach Ertz hasn't gone anywhere. So, this should be motivation for Jaylon Smith to perform. What you think?
He already put a target on his back already.
You mean with the number 9?
That's right. Is he trying to be the class clown?
Oh, no, you didn't. Did you just call him the class clown?
Went over there doing that horrible dance.
Oh.
That looked like he having a seizure after he gets paralyzed.
I bet did look. What do you call that?
Like
bucking up? Bucking up? Is that what it is? Bucking up?
Bucking and ready to fight.
Looking like it's doing a chicken dance. Like he's ready to
look like he's about to have a seizure.
That was some crazy stuff. That was crazy. So,
after him doing that, they should have put him on notice after that. So
what he needs to say is, look at the film after this season, because people will know because I'm going to play lights out this year. I'm going to be, dedicated on more than the swipe and me having the number 9. Maybe he's got the number 9 now. Maybe that's his good luck number.
No, it's not.
You don't think so? Man, it's getting cloudy. We were just seeing the sun setting a minute ago, and now it's cloudy. It's going to rain for the next 3 days for Memorial Weekend. But I thought about, I was Northern Neck, which is kind of like central eastern Virginia, and going home and then coming tomorrow and trying to take care of this air conditioning situation. But then I started thinking, tomorrow you don't really want to be on the road unless you're actually going someplace for Memorial Weekend.
The traffic's not bad now.
Right, which is why tomorrow is going to be heavy. Okay, good people. I appreciate you, and as you can tell, it's getting kind of dark in here now. So, we're going to end this video. We're going to concentrate on getting our ass home in one piece. Hope you guys had a great day. Be safe out there. I love you, man. I love you, man. Pause. Do the Wizards still play tonight? Okay.
If they were, Philip Army would be on the
Well,
way.
that's why I was asking, so we get some comic relief. All right, peace.